everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are playing a new game today. Now, this is a game I know nothing about. I've never played any of the Sherlock Holmes games, so it's definitely new. My boyfriend actually recommended this game to me, and he said it's really good, so I'm taking his word for it. It says continue here. I decided to play just a little bit of it to see how it plays first before I decided to record it. Yes, okay. Okay. Aww. So I didn't play a lot. I didn't really get through the story. I just wanted to see how it ran first. Okay. I'll try not to talk during, like, these kinds of scenes.
Holmes!
Okay.
Holmes, will you stop that?
There we go. Story.
You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Oh, God.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. Gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone, then.
Okay. Anyways, I'm not really good at problem-solving
You go along
games.
to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Oh, what are you talking about? It don't look too bad. I mean, he only missed 4. Okay.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Okay. I'm guessing
I
Woodman's
cannot
Lee.
leave yet. I am not finished here.
Oh, what, okay. There we go. There's another door. Makeup table. Okay. No. Why am I suppressing F? That's weird. There we go. Gotta get dressed. Okay. I'm gonna struggle so much. There. Now let's go. I'm not good at crime games. I'm like oh.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Come on. I'm sorry to the people with British accents. I am going to make fun of them so much. Oh my.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oh, okay. Let's just go up here. Talk to the lady.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
So a drunkard. Okay.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock. I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Okay. This is... ah, okay. There we go.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
No. Okay. Now I actually gotta start paying attention.
Wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
How do you know about that? Thank you. Pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Let's go. I love this run. But, yeah, he's gonna make an analysis that I'm not even gonna understand. Like, my brain just doesn't go on the level of this man.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Better not touch anything.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Let me see. Probably the key lock. Let's examine door. Yeah, look at that key lock. Let me just... Come on. Come on. It's right there. Yep, that door looks very keyed. Come on. Why won't it? Door lock. Scratches. There!
These scratches are fresh.
Okay.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I
It's a
swear
learning
these
curve.
scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
No. No. Oh, he's dead.
What a terrible way to die.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay, let's investigate him first.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Immense. Okay.
The weapon fully...
Oh, no, I already
Peter
checked that.
Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Okay.
This man
face.
is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Of course, if he was maintaining a garden.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
A whaling harpoon, so... Oh. Knife. Oh, that scared me. I hate that.
This wooden handle is plain and solid.
Of course.
This
blade.
blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
That's a quick assumption. This.
JHN.
JHN. Can't really see it.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Okay. Let's open it up. Oh, okay.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Abbreviations. Okay, I guess I can't examine him no more.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
The Sea Unicorn. What's on this table?
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Okay. Oh.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Okay, let's rotate it. There we go. Tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Oh, that's great. Probably the other way. Come on. And come on, it's right there. There you go.
Yes.
I'm not
This
gonna
is
try to
horse
skip
tobacco,
these.
Quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Okay. It's definitely a learning
Rum,
curve.
a sailor's drink. It
Sailor.
seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Okay. Why is the light still on? Wait, we're not gonna question how the lantern's still on. Maybe. If this is back in the day, it's probably an oil lantern, and that's probably how it stayed on for so long. I'd say so. Whoops. Oh. What's in here? Boots. Nice. Okay.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
That looked big for a size 8.
Old navigation.
Oh, wait,
instruments,
different sizes.
Nothing interesting.
Keep forgetting this takes place in Britain. Okay, well, I guess we're done with that. Just...
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay. You already said this. No, okay. What about here? What about...
The tooth of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Shelf. Suspiciously empty space. Outline in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Okay. Oh, map. Map of...
Hammerfest.
Hammerfest.
Dundee.
Dundee.
It's a whaling map.
Ah. Whaling. Harpoons.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Okay. Am I missing anything? Like, anything up here? No? No. Probably must look outside, so let's go do that. Like this. Footprints. Let's examine. There we go. Use his boots.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Okay.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Now give me a minute.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
Okay. Can't go around, so... Oh, okay. Probably missing something else. Let's talk to you again. See if you got anything. Ah, okay. Here was
Is
a
this your
smoker.
husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be. But he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Okay.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Notebook. There we go. Okay. Okay. An ambush must be made tonight to see if a break-in will be attempted.
Someone was here yesterday.
Okay.
They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Oh, he's thinking to himself. Okay, organize an ambush. Okay, so we probably have to talk to the investigator. Let's go.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Lucky.
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
So, I guess I just leave now. Or, oh, no. Find a hiding spot. Probably this window. Yeah.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Cutscenes actually look really good for what they are.
Shh! Did you hear that?
Why are we talking loud? Oh.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there!
Oh.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
To the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Very
You are
grateful.
welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Okay. Found our first suspect. I'm actually starting to like this game a lot. I didn't think I would like it, but I do watch, like, crime TV shows a lot too, so...
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Okay. I guess... Oh, you?
Mr. Holmes?
Hello. Notebook.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Sea knife.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Okay. Cap. Patch. Oh, did I miss one? Maybe I'll find it again. Oh, the neck. Oh. Expensive fabric. Button. Calluses. Oh. Short sleeves. Scars.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me...
Just walk away from him. Never talk to the guy up front.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Ah, well.
Mr. Holmes?
Thought they would say something else. Oh, okay. We got a big brain moment here. Let's see. No. It's got to be something with this. No. Okay. Breaking attempts. There we go. Okay. Retrieving the notebook. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Okay. So, I don't think we can connect anything else. Let's continue.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Okay, we got the notebook
that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations.
Yeah.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Okay.
A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
Oh, hello. From R. Dawson to my friend and partner, 1883. Okay. Is that all I can look at? No? You're right.
These are the suspects. To my friend.
There we go.
From R. Dawson. And partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Oh, I gotta go to his archive? Okay. I guess we can just... go to Baker Street, probably. Hopefully. Okay. Probably right here. 1883. Okay. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. The Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, had since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay, let's go back. Yard. I like this like loading screen where it's him just riding the carriage. Okay, or not. Let's hurry. Okay, come on. Run faster, Holmes. Okay. Dawson and
I have
Nelligan.
heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
And gold ring.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Rings engraving.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Rings
So,
owner.
Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No. No. Okay. The ring is not yours. Okay.
So,
Oh!
The ring is mine.
Father's jacket.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else. Most probably your father.
Most probably.
With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Oh, I gotta find more stuff. Okay. Okay. Here, wait. Before we continue, I do believe it is time to end the episode. I've always been into, like, crime shows, you know, like, Dateline, stuff like that, like old crime shows where you literally watch people solve crimes. So it's not too different from that, and I kind of like it like that. I like solving it on my own rather than watching a show like that. I'm actually very invested into this game, so I'm definitely going to continue this. This is a very fun, it's not fun, but it's like, it's very interesting, and it makes me want to continue it, you know? But with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!